your dreams.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video, and today we're going to be talking about JingYuan. By the way, if you happen to like the content, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll take all the support I can get. I'm not the type of person to tell you what to do. I'm just basically going to be explaining what JingYuan does. And you can use that brain of yours to determine whether you're going to want to pull for JingYuan or not. JingYuan is a lightning erudition character that can summon a thingy called a lightning lord, which basically does follow-up attacks to a single enemy. So because all he does is DPS, he's kind of an easy skip. I would only suggest that you pull for him if you don't have two DPS characters already leveled, or if you already have another DPS in mind, whether it's going to be like a Dan Heng, a Hook, a Seele, Himiko, hell, maybe even Herta. I'm not saying that the 4-star characters are better than JingYuan, but I mean, any other DPS character will get the job done just fine. You must be asking, why do you need two DPS characters? Well, eventually in the Forgotten Hallway, or whatever that game mode is, you will need two teams. So you are going to need at least one other healer and one other DPS character. There are tons of damage dealing characters in the game already, and if you already pulled for Seele, you already have one great one. JingYuan is also another good one, but as I said before, you do have plenty of other options that are not as good as JingYuan, but that can still get the job done. His banner does look pretty fire if it really is true. There's March 7th in his banner, which is pretty interesting because I've never seen HoYoverse ever give rate ups to beginning characters before. So the fact that March 7th is getting a rate up basically means that this is a pretty good free-to-play banner, I would say, especially if you are using March 7th. If you really are invested in March 7th, then yeah, this banner does look pretty good. There's also Su Shang, who is a physical DPS. So if you did skip Seele, you at least have two DPS options on this banner: JingYuan, the 5-star, and Su Shang, a 4-star. And then there's the sexy fox lady JingYuan. She is one of the best 4-star supports in the game, so she is going to work well with JingYuan. I am tempted to pull for JingYuan's banner to pull for JingYuan, but it is a mistake to roll for a 4-star if you don't want the current 5-star on the banner. So I am going to skip JingYuan. I just want to pull for the waifus, so I will do just that. Now, whether JingYuan is going to out DPS Seele, I don't know. I'm not a math man. We will find out once he comes out. All this theory crafting nonsense is a load of bull because numbers can easily change once he does officially come out. Looking at graphs and charts can only get you so far if you're not out there testing the shit itself. So if you are indecisive about pulling for JingYuan still, I would suggest that you wait for others to pull for him and try him out and see what they think, and then you can eventually come to your own conclusions whether you want to pull for him or not. Since he is AoE, he's obviously going to be good at clearing mobs, especially at clearing bosses that summon nothing but mobs. JingYuan's AoE is something that he has, unlike Seele. Seele does not have any AoE whatsoever. Majority of the bosses in this game do summon allies and shit, like Jeopard summons allies, the Bronya boss summons allies, Kokolia summons icicle crosses, Svarog summons his meat-beating hand. So I do think JingYuan is going to be a really great character. He's already a lot better than Himiko. Himiko herself doesn't really have too much going on for her. Her skill is basically AoE, and her ultimate is also AoE, but if she destroys any other enemies, she regenerates 10 energy for herself. Himiko doesn't really have any utility, but JingYuan does. As I stated earlier, JingYuan's skill can summon up a thingy called a Lightning Lord, which basically acts as a follow-up attack to a single enemy. And whenever JingYuan does use this skill, it increases the Lightning Lord's action by 2 for the next turn. So the follow-up attack from JingYuan's Lightning Lord not only helps clear mobs a little bit quickly, but it's also pretty good for single target since it does hit a single target. The Lightning Lord is probably one of the best part of JingYuan's kit in my opinion. You can easily tell from this from JingYuan's etalons because his etalons basically boost his Lightning Lord. Or not boost his Lightning Lord per se, but it does involve his Lightning Lord. Oh, and Lordy does it get pretty crazy. Because at JingYuan's E1, his Lightning Lord attacks, the damage multiplier on enemies adjacent to the target enemy increases by 25%. So that's a boost to his Lightning Lord right there. At E2, whenever the Lightning Lord takes action, damage caused by JingYuan's basic attack, skill, and ultimate increase by 20% for 2 turns. So another example of how important this Lightning Lord is, at E4, after each attack count conducted by the Lightning Lord, JingYuan regenerates 2 energy. And at E6, whenever the Lightning Lord deals an attack, that enemy will receive more damage until the end of the Lightning Lord's turn. So if it wasn't obvious enough, Lightning Lord is very important in JingYuan's kit. The concept of it is pretty dope. It's one utility that JingYuan does that Himiko does not have. I already predicted that the standard 5-star characters are going to get power crept, and Himiko kind of just got power crept here. I don't remember what tier she was in, but with JingYuan coming out, she's probably going to go lower. JingYuan's light cone does look pretty good. It basically increases his skill and ultimate damage, increases crit damage, and also increases the damage of follow-up attacks. I can see this light cone being pretty good on Herta since she is AoE and she also does have follow-up attacks. But it is a good light cone and it's especially catered to JingYuan himself. So that's going to be the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think. Anybody pulling for JingYuan? Anybody excited for him? Let me know. I'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.